up, guys? Welcome back. So what do you got? Last week we did skip knees. This week we're going to work on alternating teep kicks, and we're going to use this as an exercise to go in between our shadowboxing rounds or our rounds on the bag if you've got one at home. Then you've got about shoulder width apart. As I come up into my teep, I'm going to place my weight over the foot that I'm going to be standing on, my post foot, and I'm going to swing my shoulder, which is going to cause my hip to come forward and stab with my teep kick. So I place my weight over my rear foot and stab into that front teep kick. Then I do the opposite. Okay? So I place my weight over this leg, and as I come up and this knee comes up to this elbow, I swing, and that causes my rear hip to come up into my rear teep. Okay? So I've got front teep here, and I've got rear teep here. Okay? Front teep, and rear teep. And looking to point your toes back toward yourself and stab with the ball of your foot right here into your opponent's abdomen. Right in there, right in the diaphragm or the abdominal muscles. Knock the wind out or hurt them real bad. So just as we used our skip knees last week, we're going to throw this exercise in between rounds. Okay, so say you're at home, you're shadow boxing, you're throwing different attacks. The round ends. Boop. Now we're going to go alternating teep kicks. You can do for amount of time or you can do for a count. Okay? Let's say it's going to be 30 seconds. The timer will start, boop, and I'm going to start throwing, alternate. 2. And I will keep executing that until that time runs out and my timer beeps again. Now alternatively, if your interval timer app doesn't go straight into another timer, or if you just prefer to do it this way, when your time is up, say you're doing a 2-minute shadowboxing round, once your time is up and beeps, you can go with a certain number of teeps. So you can go 50 total. So I'm going to get 25 here, 25 here. Every time that you do it, you're counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, until you reach the number that you set for yourself. Now, if you've got a heavy bag at home of some description, just the same and even better. So let's say I'm doing a round on the heavy bag. My timer is running down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, my round's over. Boop. Now, if my interval app is going straight into another timer, then I'm just going to start straight up into my alternating teeps. And I'm going to go until that time runs out. If you're doing a certain number of them, then you've got to be counting so that you know when you're through. So your timer goes off, your round ends, boop, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up until 30 or 40 or 50, whatever you set yourself as your in-between rounds exercise. Now, supposing at home you don't have a heavy bag like this, but you do have a wall like this, and you've got clean feet, and last week you executed this skip knees drill without making contact, and you want to use the same wall. Our teep is a relatively safe technique. If you've got clean feet and you're not going to mark your wall up, this is a relatively safe technique as long as you moderate the amount of power to practice on a wall. By contrast, I wouldn't want to punch this with my knuckles because I can break my knuckles open or I could damage my wall. I wouldn't want to elbow the wall. I wouldn't want to knee the wall or kick it with my shin. But with the ball of my foot and with moderated power. So you're paying more attention to your technique and your form than you are to power and really stabbing through the wall. Then you can execute this drill on the wall as in the same way that we did with our skip knees. So I can put myself a distance away that my teep's going to hit. I'd be just out of range. Okay, I can't quite reach it with my fingertips. I can come up and I can stab with the ball of my foot. Okay, then I switch to the other side and stab. Okay? Teep and teep. Teep and teep. Teep and teep. Teep and teep. I'm not full on stabbing through the wall, driving my hip through it, okay, because that can hurt your foot or it can hurt the wall, okay? But because of the nature of this attack, because we're hitting with the ball of our foot, we're able to kind of moderate, and if we're paying more attention to our technique and form than our power, this is one of our safer drills to do, one of our safer attacks to practice against a wall like this. So again, I'm here, alternating teeps. As long as your feet are clean. If your feet are dirty, then you're going to end up with footprints on your wall. All right, guys, thank you for joining me. Join us for our Instagram live class Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join us from anywhere in the world. Just figure out what time 6 Eastern Standard Time is your time and join us on Instagram Live. Cut the crap.